Good morning, students. Today we are starting a new lesson, the rat trap. You can see here rat trap. It is rat trap. Okay. Can you identify it? What is it? What do you mean by rat trap? The rat traps means it is an equipment for catching rats. Okay, an instrument by which we can trap a rat, so that is called rat trap. So it is a very good and interesting story about rat trap. Okay, and it is written by Salma Lazarov, and she was Swedish writer. She lived in Sweden. So Swedish writer, and in 1885 she became a teacher at the girls secondary school in Landskrona, and she had been writing poetry ever since she was a child. Okay, but she did not publish anything until 1890. Her story have been translated into many languages. A universal theme runs through all of them. I believe that one can awaken the innate goodness in a human being through love. She shows in her stories. Okay, so we are starting the story. So move on the story next. A trap. Once upon a time, there was a man who went around selling small rat traps of wire. He made them himself at odd moments from the material he got by begging in the stores or at the big farms. But even so, the business was not especially profitable, so he had to resort to both begging and petty thieveries to keep body and soul together. Even so, his clothes were in rags, his cheeks were shrunken, and hunger gleamed in his eyes. So the story starts from here. Once upon a time, it is the traditional way to start a story. So once upon a time, there was a man who went around selling small rat traps. Who went around? It was the story of a rat trap seller. It is called peddler. So rat trap seller, he made a small rat traps by the wire. He made them himself at odd moments. Odd moments means not a particular time. Whenever he got time, so he made them. That is the odd moments. From the material he got by begging, and he got the material by begging in the stores or at the big farms. So he got the wire from there. He got wire by begging, and then he made wire, no rat trap. But even so, the business was not especially profitable. But that business was not profitable. Profitable means earning profits. He could not earn profit so much that he had money too much. But it was not profitable, so he had to resort to both begging and petty thieveries. So he had to resort to means forced to. So he had forced to both begging and petty thievery. So he do two businesses, two work. One as two or three three work. He usually do three works. One, the first work is selling rat traps. He earned the money by selling rat traps. Second, begging. Sometimes he do begging and got some things. And the third work of his is thievery. Thievery. It is the theft. It is stealing. He steal something to keep the body and soul together. Why he do these three works? To keep body and soul together. So what is the meaning of to keep body and soul together? It means to survive, to live, to eat something. To keep body and soul together, he usually He used to do three works: selling rat traps, begging, and stealing. Uh, Even so, his clothes were in rags. His clothes were in rags. Rags means old and torn clothes. Mm. His cheeks were shrunken. Shrunken means hollow and falling inward. And hunger gleamed in his eyes. And hunger gleamed means shone in her eyes. And one can see hunger in his eyes. So it is the story of an old rat trap seller who was very weak and thin, and he was very poor, and he did not have good clothes. He wore the rags on his body, and he do many things to keep body and soul together, means to survive, to live. He do thievery, he do the begging and selling rat traps, etc. Okay, then next. No one can imagine how sad and monotonous life can appear to such a vagabond who plods along the road left to his own meditations. No one can imagine how sad and monotonous life can appear to such a vagabond. Vagabond means the vagrant, the wanderer who wander here and there, who had not his house. So no one can imagine how sad and monotonous life. Monotonous means the same life, the dull life, the not changing. Who plods along the roads? Plods means trudged, walk slowly and heavy steps on the roads, left to his own meditation, and he was living in his own meditation. But one day this man had fallen into a line of thought. But one day this man had a thought. A thought suddenly came in his mind, which really seemed to him entertaining, and which really seemed to him entertaining. He had a thought, and by that thought he smiled. He was looking happy, uh, and that thought was looking entertaining for him. And what was the thought? He had naturally been thinking of his rat traps when suddenly he was struck by the idea. And when he had been thinking about his rat traps, and then suddenly he was struck by an idea. Means he had an idea, he had a thought in his mind which was entertaining for him. And what was the thought? We can read here that the whole he thought that the whole world about him. He thought about the world, the whole world. He thought that the whole world, with its land and seas, its cities and villages, was nothing but a big rat trap. This was the thought, which was entertaining for him. And this idea came suddenly in his mind. And what was the thought? The thought was the whole world, with its land and seas and cities and villages. It means the whole world. The whole was nothing but a big rat trap. The whole world was a big rat trap, he thought. It had never existed for any other purpose than to set baits for people. And he thought that it had never existed for any other purpose. There is no other purpose about of the existence of world. He thought. He thought the only purpose for its existence, what was the purpose? To set baits for the people. To set baits for the people. He thought it is only the purpose. Bait, the lures, like a food as lure. It is bait. Bait mean when we wanted to catch a rat in our rat trap, So we placed food on a hook, you know, in order to catch an animal. So that food, that piece of bread or whatever we put in that hook for catching the rats, so that is called baits. So he said that this world offers baits to the people. This is the only purpose of this world, to set baits for people. It offered riches and joys, shelters and food, heat and clothing, exactly as the rat trap offered cheese and pork. And as soon as anyone let himself be tempted to touch the bait, it closed in on him, and then everything came to an end. What is the idea? He thought that it offered means it refers to the world. So world offered, it offered, mean the world offered. It here, it referred to the world. It offered riches and joys, shelter and food, heat and clothing. The world offered these things to the people. The riches, the wealth, money, joys, shelter, home, food, heat, clothing, everything. The world offered these things to the people. Exactly means the same as the rat trap offered cheese and pork. As the rat trap offered cheese and pork. Pork means the meat from a pig. That is called pork. Like we put bait, we put these types of things on the hook of rat trap for tempting the rat. So he said that like the world offered riches, joys, shelters, food, heat, clothing, same as the rat trap offered cheese and pork. Okay. So as soon as anyone let himself to be tempted to touch the bait, and when any people to touch the bait means to get riches, to get joys, shelter, food, heat, clothing, and when the man got these things, so he when anyone let himself to be tempted to touch the bait, it closed on him. So the door closed on him, and then everything came to an end. He trapped, or the people trapped in the rat trap of world, when they touch these things means what world offered them, the riches, joy, shelter, food, etc. So this was a new philosophical idea in his mind, and he thought it, and he it seemed that this thought entertained him. Okay. Now the next para. The next para is the world had of course never been very kind to him, so it gave him unwanted joy to think ill of it in this way. It became a cherished pastime of his during many dreary ploddings to think of people he knew who had let themselves be caught in the dangerous snare, and the other end of others who were still circling around the bait. The world had, of course, never been very kind to him. And why he thought about the world like this, this type? Because the world, he thought that the world never been very kind to him. The world did not offer him the riches, the joys, and the food and shelter, and he was in very difficulty. Very difficultly he arranged those things. He had not his own home. He was a vagabond. He was a wanderer. He wanders here and there for food. So he was not very happy, and he was not very happy to the world, and he said that the world had never been kind to him. So it gave him unwanted joy to think ill of it in this way. And when he think ill, Ill means the very bad and evil. When he think ill about the world, so it gave him unwanted joy. So it gave him joy because when he think ill of the world, about the world, so it gave him joy. He seemed to be happy when he think ill about the world, because the world had never been kind with him. It became a cherished pastime of his during many dreary ploddings. Pastime, it is entertainment. Cherished means held dear or clung to. Here, dreary meaning very dull thing. Ploddings means wanderings. So he became the cherished pastime of his during many dreary ploddings. Very dreary, very dull ploddings when he wanders here and there, and he think about the people who knew him and who left themselves be caught in the dangerous snare. Snare means it is the net. Snare means the trap. And others were who were still circling around the bait. He thought that the people of the world were some of the people were circling around the world, and they were trying to get into that rat trap. When they tried to get these types of offers from the world, so they were ready to trapped in that rat trap of world. So it is his a new idea, new things, and he thought that about the world on different types. The next, one dark evening, as he was trotting along the road, he caught sight of a little grey cottage by the roadside, and he knocked on the door to ask shelter for the night. Because he was a vagabond, he was a wanderer, he had not his own house, he goes here and there to spend his night. So one dark evening, as he was trotting along, trotting means wandering along. Um, the road, he caught sight of a little grey cottage. So he looked there a grey cottage by the roadside, and he knocked on the door to ask shelter for the night. And nor was he refused. Instead of the shore faces which ordinarily met him, the owner, who was an old man without wife or child, was happy to get someone to talk to in his loneliness. And there was a surprise that there was an old man and who was living there without wife and children. He had not wife or children, and he was so happy. It is strange because that he was happy to receive a stranger, to get someone to talk to his loneliness, because he lived there alone. And while the other people, when he entered the when he wanted to shelter from the other people, they did not receive him, and they wanted that they could run that away from their home. So instead of all these shore faces, he said that the shore faces would ordinarily made him. So he was a different person than all of these people. That old man. Immediately he put the porridge on the fire, and gave him supper. Then he carved off such a big slice from his tobacco roll that it was enough both for the stranger's pipe and his own. And what the old man do there? Immediately the old man put the porridge on the pot. Porridge, it is the table, like dalia in Hindi we can say. The porridge pot on the fire, and gave him supper, gave him dinner. And then he carved off such a big slice of tobacco roll, and then he took the tobacco roll and gave tobacco to the strangers, pipe in his own and his own and the stranger's pipe. He put tobacco there. Finally, he got out an old pack of cards, and he had a playing card, and he got out the old pack of playing cards and played Mazolis with his guest until bedtime. And they played the games of cards. Mazolis is the name of the game of playing of the cards with his guest. That vagabond was his guest at that night until bedtime, when they went to bed for sleeping. So it is the end of today's paragraph, and the next story we will start in the next video. Okay, so now it is the time of Hindi summary. तो एक नई स्टोरी आज शुरू करते हैं, द रेड ट्रैप। रेड ट्रैप आप जानते हैं, जो हिंदी में जिसको चूहेदानी बोलते हैं, जिसमें चूहा फंसाया जाता है। तो ये रेड ट्रैप एक कहानी है, सलमा लजरलॉफ एक राइटर है जिन्होंने ये लिखी है, और बहुत ही बेहतरीन, बहुत ही सुंदर कहानी है रेड ट्रैप, चूहेदानी। एक ओल्ड पर्सन की कहानी है जो कि चूहेदानियाँ बेचता है। तो स्टोरी शुरू होती है कि वंस अपॉन अ टाइम, एक बार की बात है कि एक ओल्ड रेड ट्रैप सेलर था जो कि रेड ट्रैप बना करके चूहेदानियाँ बना करके बेचा करता था। तार से वो चूहेदानियाँ बनाया करता था अपने ऑड मोमेंट जब वो खाली रहता था। और ये भी कहा गया है कि वो 3 प्रकार के काम करता था। एक तो बैगिंग करता था, यानी कि भीख मांगता था। बड़े बड़े फार्म से, स्टोर से वो तार वगैरह ये सारी चीज़ें भीख में लिया करता था, उससे फिर वो रेड ट्रैप बनाता था। लेकिन ये जो बिज़नेस था उसका, रेड ट्रैप बनाने का, बेचने का, ये प्रॉफिटेबल नहीं था। मतलब इससे कोई ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट उसको नहीं होता था। और उसने उस बैगिंग के साथ साथ वो मजबूर हुआ इस काम को करने के लिए कि वो चोरियां भी करता था, छोटी छोटी चोरियां करता था। यहाँ पर एक लाइन लिखी है, द की टू कीप बॉडी एंड सोल टुगेदर। तो जो अपनी बॉडी और सोल को टुगेदर रखने के लिए, साथ साथ रखने के लिए, मतलब ज़िंदा रहने के लिए, सरवाइव करने के लिए। तो ज़िंदा रहने के लिए वो चोरियां करता था छोटी छोटी, और बैगिंग करता था, भीख मांगता था, और रेड ट्रैप सेलिंग करता था, रेड ट्रैप बेचता था। इस तरह से 3 तरह के काम वो करता था। और उसके कपड़े बड़े रैग्स जैसे होते थे, चीथड़े जैसे वो पहनता था। उसकी गालें अंदर घुसी हुई रहती थी, कमज़ोर था, वीक, थिन, और उसकी आंखों में हमेशा भूख ही नज़र आती थी, हंगर चमकती रहती थी। और इस तरह से कोई भी इमेजिन नहीं कर सकता कि एक वैगाबॉन्ड की लाइफ कैसी होती है, कितनी दुखी, कितनी सैड, कितनी मोनोटोनियस लाइफ होती है एक वैगाबॉन्ड। वैगाबॉन्ड का मतलब होता है जो भटकते रहते हैं इधर, जिनका अपना कोई शेल्टर, अपना कोई घर नहीं होता है, और ऐसे आवारा की तरह भटकते रहते हैं, उनको वैगाबॉन्ड कहते हैं, वेंडर। जो कि सड़क में ऐसे ही घूमता रहता है, भटकता रहता है, और वो अपने ही ध्यान में खोया रहता था। लेकिन एक दिन क्या हुआ कि एक आदमी जो कि दिस मैन हैड फैलन इन टू अ लाइन ऑफ थाट। एक दिन अचानक इस आदमी के, ये जो रेड ट्रैप सेलर था, इसके दिमाग में एक आइडिया आया, एक विचार आया, और वो विचार ऐसा था जिसने इसको खुश कर दिया। एंटरटेनिंग लगा इसको वो विचार, बहुत अच्छा लगा विचार। और वो अपने जब रेड ट्रैप्स के बारे में सोच रहा था, तभी उसके दिमाग में वो विचार आया। और विचार क्या था? विचार ये था कि जब वो उस रेड ट्रैप को देख रहा था, अपने रेड ट्रैप के बारे में सोच रहा था, तभी उसके दिमाग में एक विचार आया कि ये जो पूरी दुनिया है, इस पूरे वर्ल्ड का, पूरे संसार के जो लैंड है, जो समुद्र हैं इसके, जो इसके शहर हैं, जो इसके गांव हैं, ये कुछ नहीं है, ये सब रेड ट्रैप है। ये एक बहुत बड़ा रेड ट्रैप है, एक बहुत बड़ी चूहेदानी है, एक बड़ा जाल है। ऐसा विचार उसके दिमाग में आया, और ये विचार बड़ा एंटरटेनिंग था उसके लिए। वो खुश हुआ ऐसे विचार को देख करके। और फिर वो ये सोचता है कि इस दुनिया का और कोई पर्पज है ही नहीं, इस दुनिया का केवल एक ही पर्पज है, लोगों को ललचाना, लोगों को लालच दे करके फंसाना, रेड ट्रैप। अब वो कौन से लालच है? वो ये कहता है कि ये ऑफ़र करता है, वर्ल्ड जो है ऑफ़र करता है, वर्ल्ड देता है क्या? रिचेस, जॉय, माने धन दौलत देता है, धन दौलत ऑफ़र करता है, खुशियाँ ऑफ़र करता है, शेल्टर, घर मकान ऑफ़र करता है, फूड ऑफ़र करता है, गर्मी, कपड़े, ये सारी चीज़ें जो भी ऐशो आराम की चीज़ें हैं, ये दुनिया जो है ये ऑफ़र करती है फंसाने के लिए। ठीक उसी तरह से जिस तरह से रेट ट्रैप में चीज़ या पॉर्क को लगाया जाता है चूहे को फंसाने के लिए, लालच देने के लिए। आपने देखा होगा कि जैसे हम चूहे को कैसे फंसाते हैं चूहेदानी में, कि चूहेदानी में उसमें या तो रोटी का टुकड़ा फंसाते हैं, ब्रेड का टुकड़ा फंसाते हैं। उन्होंने चीज़ पॉर्क कहा है कि इस तरह की कोई चीज़ उसमें फूड आइटम उसमें लगाते हैं जिससे कि चूहा उसकी तरफ ललचाए, उधर जाए और उस बेट में वो उसमें फंस जाए। और जैसे ही ये दुनिया है, ये दुनिया भी इसी तरह से धन दौलत, खुशियाँ, शेल्टर, फूड, ये सारी चीज़ें ऑफ़र करती है, सारी चीज़ें देती है। और लोग उसके चक्कर में फंस जाते हैं दुनिया में। इसी तरह से जिस तरह से चूहा फंसता है। और ये जो विचार है उसको बड़ा खुश कर देता है। वो सोचता सारी दुनिया भी रेट ट्रैप है, सब लोग फंसे हुए हैं इस दुनिया के। मतलब कुल मिला के कहने का मतलब है कि सब मोह माया है, मोह माया के जाल में फंस गए हैं, जैसे हम अपने उसमें कहते ही। फिर वो कहता है, और ऐसा वो क्यों सोचता है दुनिया के बारे में, और जब वो ऐसा इल सोच रहा है दुनिया के बारे में तो उसको खुशी क्यों मिल रही है? क्योंकि वो ये कहता है कि ये दुनिया उसके प्रति कभी भी दयालु नहीं रही। इस दुनिया ने उसको क्या दिया है? न तो उसको धन दौलत दी है, न उसको खुशियाँ दी हैं, न उसको घर दिया है, न उसको फूड दिया है, न उसके पास कपड़े हैं ढंग के। मतलब वो इतना गरीब है कि दुनिया से बहुत दुखी है, परेशान है। वो कहता है इस दुनिया ने मुझे कुछ नहीं दिया। इसीलिए वो दुनिया के बारे में जब बुरा सोचता है तो उसको खुशी मिलती है। इसीलिए वो विचार उसको खुश कर देता है। वो सोचता है कि हाँ, केवल मैं ही परेशान नहीं हूँ, सारी दुनिया इसी में फंसी हुई है। और इस तरह से उसका टाइम पास होता है। और वो जब अपनी घूमता रहता है, भटकता है, गलियों में भटकता है, तो वो ये देखता है कि जो लोग हैं, वो सारे लोग जिनको वो जानता है, वो कुछ तो फंसे हुए हैं जाल के अंदर। उस डेंजरस स्नेर, डेंजरस कहता है उस स्नेर को, स्नेर माने जाल। वो जो जाल है डेंजरस है, जो खतरनाक है। कुछ को तो वो फंसे हुए देखता है और कुछ लोगों को उस जाल के चारों तरफ चक्कर लगाते हुए देखता है कि सब लोग घूम रहे हैं उसके चारों तरफ, चक्कर लगा रहे हैं और फंसने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, ललचा रहे हैं और लालच में आ रहे हैं। और लालच में जैसे ही आएंगे वैसे ही फंस जाएंगे। तो इसी तरह के विचारों में वो खोया हुआ रहता था और चल रहा था। एक दिन तो एक डार्क इवनिंग को वो एक रोड के किनारे उसको एक छोटी ग्रे कॉटेज में दिखाई देती है, एक छोटा सा घर दिखाई देता है। और वह उस पर नॉकिंग करता है घर के अंदर जाने के लिए और रात के लिए शेल्टर मांगने के लिए। वो कहता है कि रात में मुझको शेल्टर मिल जाएगा, रहने के लिए मिल जाएगा, इसलिए वो नॉकिंग करता है। और आज उसको नहीं भगाया गया, वो आज सरप्राइज़ है। क्योंकि अक्सर वो जब ऐसे शेल्टर मांगता है लोगों के घरों से, तो उसको बड़े विचित्र फेस मिलते हैं, ऐसे फेस मिलते हैं जो उसको हेट करते हैं, उसको भगा देते हैं वहाँ से, उसको शेल्टर नहीं देते हैं। लेकिन आज का जो ऑनर है उस ग्रे कॉटेज का, वो एक बूढ़ा आदमी है जिसकी पत्नी नहीं है, जिसके बच्चे नहीं हैं, जो अकेला रहता है वहाँ। और वो खुश होता है कि कोई नया व्यक्ति उसके पास आए, कम से कम बातचीत तो करेगा। तो उससे बातचीत करने के लिए वो रिसीव करता है उसको, बड़ी हैप्पीली, बड़े खुश होकर के उसको रिसीव करता है, उसके अपने घर में अंदर बुलाता है। तो इस बात को देख कर के वो सरप्राइज़ है। और अंदर बुला करके उसको तुरंत वो दलिया का जो पॉट होता है उसको आग पर रख देता है, उसके लिए डिनर बनाता है, उसको डिनर देता है। उसके बाद वो एक टोबैको रोल लेता है, मतलब तंबाकू का जो रहता है उसको उसको लेता है और दोनों फिर तंबाकू का सेवन करते हैं। और इस तरह से फिर दोनों बैठ जाते हैं और वो एक प्लेइंग कार्ड्स निकाल। वीडियो कट गई थी अपने आप अचानक। तो वो ताश के पत्ते निकालता है वो बूढ़ा आदमी और ताश का गेम खेलते हैं। वो मिजोलिस नाम का कोई गेम है। तो वो अपने नए गेस्ट के साथ, आज उसका जो गेस्ट आया है, जो ये अपरिचित व्यक्ति है, स्ट्रेंजर है, उसके घर में आया है, और वो दोनों बैठ कर फिर ताश खेलते हैं। जब तक कि बिस्तर सोने नहीं जाते उससे पहले तक वो ताश खेलते हैं और बड़े खुश हैं। तो इस तरह से आज की ये जो स्टोरी थी, आज का जो हमारा पैराग्राफ था, वो यहाँ पे पूरा होता है। और इसके बाद आप कुछ क्वेश्चंस मिलेंगे, वो आपको करने हैं। ओके, थैंक यू।